Alright YouTube and fellow preppers, this is Geordie Prepper. This is a Check Your Preps update during the month of October on Check Your Preps month. I'll just do a video which will give an update on how the awareness campaign is going really, and just a couple of things, just very small things that I've been doing to check my preps. Obviously you can follow me on Twitter. I post daily updates on what I'm checking day by day. Other people are too. If you use the hashtag #CheckYourPreps, basically I'll like the tweet and I'll repost it. So basically, I mean, I'll just show you what I'm doing at the minute. I've just been checking my preps room by room. So a lot of the preps that I've been checking are based in there. So that is like water filtration, water purification, making sure that I've got water purification tablets and things. I've been checking my equipment. They all need maintenance done on them. So this is the water straw that I've got. This is in the kitchen because my primary option if stuff hits the fan is to bug in. Obviously if it's more dangerous to bug in than what it is to bug out, I'll basically bug out. So obviously this will be coming with me, but because in the kitchen is my water preps, I know that I can find this very quickly and very easily. I can just stuff it in a pocket if I do need a bug out, and it's coming with me. So basically all of the water filtration things that I have which are static, such as my gravity filter, such as my distiller, my water distiller, they're obviously not going to come with me when I'm bugging out. They're just simply too bulky and too heavy, but I have options to replicate this in a bug out situation that I'm mobile. So basically I've just been checking them. Another part of my preps that I've been doing for about a week now is I've been endurance testing my torches. And you can see here I've got a Phoenix LD41. It's a really good torch this. I absolutely love this torch. It takes AA batteries, and basically if I'm ever having to scavenge or forage for batteries, the most likely battery that I'm going to find is a AA. So they'll be going in this torch here. Endurance test just consists of putting in the batteries that I've got, and basically I just put the torch on the lowest setting because I don't really see any need to put it on a higher setting than that. If I'm not sure when the grid's coming back, or if I don't have the option to recharge my batteries. I mean, obviously I have solar panels which I can take with me on stuff hits the fan, but if something was to happen to them and I lose them or something, then obviously I need to see on the lowest settings, you know, just how long the batteries that I've got on ideal conditions will last. For me, the ideal conditions are in the bug-in scenario. So basically I just run the torches with the different batteries I've got. I see how long they last on the low setting. The Phoenix LD41 on the low setting, it says that this should last for 160 hours. So basically I just make sure that the 160 hours I can get. If not, why not? Could be a problem with the batteries, you know, I mean, you replace them. I also have the TK35 here, and you might be wondering about the tongue depressor there. That's because the Phoenix LD41 and the TK35 here, they both use a caddy system, and you may have noticed on my videos that I don't exactly have the best of nails. So what I do is on both of them really, is I just keep a tongue depressor, and then you can basically, it just makes it easier for me to pop the batteries out. Now the TK35 runs on 18650 cells, and this torch has been running on the lowest setting for nearly a full week now, and the brightness is still exactly the same as it was at the beginning of the week. And if I remember rightly from previous tests, it did last about a week. I'll put the proper runtime on low setting for a TK35 down here, just so that for my own reference and for your reference. But the endurance test is really the battery endurance test, and it does a number of things, this test. It tells you that your torches actually work, for one thing. They may have been stuffed in somewhere and you've just forgotten that you've even got the torch, so you need to see if it works. So that's the first thing that the endurance test helps with. The second thing is you are checking the quality of the batteries that you've got, and you're checking, you know, just that you've conditioned them correctly. Now, I condition the batteries in the equipment that I use, and I've spoken a bit about it in the past, but quality batteries and a quality battery charger are absolutely essential for keeping your equipment not just in good working order, but very efficient working order. The third thing it shows you is that different torches have different efficiencies. Like this LD41 here is a very efficient AA torch. However, it uses 4 AA's, and I know for a fact now that there's some double AA torches which could probably last longer than this torch now. But it's important to get to know your equipment and to see what you can get out of it. Likewise with this TK35, this is a 18650 cell torch, but it takes 2 of them. And I know for a fact that on the lowest setting this torch can give out, this can last for days and days longer than my through-night TN12, which uses 18650. So if I wanted very long, consistent light, and I was in complete darkness, and I wanted the most amount of light for the longest possible time, even though it used 2 18650 cells, I would be using this torch, because I could put the moonlight setting on the TN12, obviously, and that would last for about 90 days. So it would last about 3 months on the moonlight setting. But if I wanted a little more light, and I wanted light that would last for days and days and days, then I would choose to use the TK35, because the equivalent low setting on the TN12 just simply would last nowhere near as long. It would probably last about 2 or 3 days, absolute maximum, whereas this one, in theory, with all the efficiency taken into account, let's just say it's just as efficient. This TK35 should last twice as long, if not slightly longer. So that's what I've been doing, guys, and I've been really grateful for the support from Check Your Preps campaign from other channels. So they're going to be scrolling along the bottom of the screen there now, and I just want to say thank you to all of those channels that have done a video. And this Check Your Preps is getting a lot more promotion than what the first iteration of it did, so that's really good. It's a really positive thing that people are doing, and it's been really interesting to see, you know, just what people have been checking and what they've discovered about the preps which needed fixing. And that's what the campaign's all about, really. It's just, you know, you can't be a slave to your preps. You can't let prepping occupy the vast majority of your time, because then you simply just wouldn't have time for all the other important things in life. Your preps are like an insurance policy, you know. You've got them, and every now and then, like an insurance policy, you have to renew them, you have to check it. If you have any additions which you need to add to the policy, then you add them. So really, Check Your Preps is just the time scale that you would need to check your preps. Really is just, it can be basically, you know, as you would check any normal policy, like a contents insurance policy. But thank you very much to the channels that have already given the support of the channel, and I've linked all of their channels down in the description below. So if you could please go and check their channels out. There's some really good things on their channels as well. And yeah, just if you want to follow me on Twitter, then you'll see what I'm doing daily to check my preps. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can, but I don't have a smartphone, so I don't have any way of uploading things. But you can private message me on there. That seems to work. My Skype details I'll leave below. If you want to give me a ring on Skype, then you can. Just be aware that I don't do video calls on Skype, so I use it basically as a telephone for making free calls to people. So if you want to call me on Skype, you know, you can, and we can chat on Skype, and you know, we can talk about prepping, we can talk about check your preps. You know, if you want some advice from me, you know, I'll give you the advice the best I can on there. If you want to see a video from me on any sort of subject, then just leave a comment below, and you know, I'll address it at some point in the future. I do have some upcoming videos that I'm working on right now, and they're taking a little while to do because I just want to make sure that the quality is a little bit better than other videos, because I'm promoting a product that someone else is promoting themselves. So I just want to make sure that I do a good job of it, basically. And that's it really. So thanks a lot guys for watching. You know, check your preps, check your water filtration, check your equipment, and just make sure everything's tip top, ready to go, because you may need it in a moment's notice, and you can't be running around. You know, you may have missing batteries for your torches. You're not going to have time to go hunting for them in an emergency. All you want to do is just grab the torch, take it with you, you know, boom, it's ready to go, and you've got the peace of mind that it's ready to go at a moment's notice. Okay, so I've probably waffled on for far too long now, so I'll do an update next Friday. I promise it won't be as long as this, but I just wanted to get this initial Check Your Preps update out of the way. So thanks a lot for supporting the campaign. It'll be done next year in February, but let's try and increase the pace on this one. Let's try and, you know, get more people interacting with the Check Your Preps campaign. And you know, you can post on any of my videos what you're doing to check your preps. You know, just stick a little comment down, you know, what you're doing. It could be something really small, it could be something really big, and just let me know what you're doing, because it's always very interesting to see what people are doing. Alright, so I'm definitely going to go now. Be safe guys, be prepared. This is Geordie Prepper signing out.